All right, you guys, I get to talk to you today about how to increase engagement on your posts. So maybe you've been posting and maybe you have awesome content, but no one is liking or commenting, or maybe you're just getting a few and you're like, dude, what the heck is going on? Why are people not interacting with my posts? So I'm gonna go over some things first that you need to know, and then next, how to increase the engagement proactively and how to go about doing that. So, a few things to know ahead of time. First of all, Facebook has and Instagram, they have an algorithm. So, even if you have 3,000 friends, a small percentage of people are actually seeing your posts. So, you need to realize that first. It's not like all of these people are seeing them, they're just not liking them because they think you're weird or lame. They're just probably not seeing your posts at all. So there's some things that you can do to combat that, and that's what we're gonna go over in a little bit. So first, not very many people are even seeing your posts. Second, make sure that your profile is public. You should have taken care of this when you did your Facebook facelift, but make sure that your posts are public so that as many eyes can be on it as possible and you're not really limiting who sees your stuff. Third, ask yourself, are my posts adding value? Do the so what test. If you don't know what the so what test is, before you post, think, okay, so what? So what if I post this? Are people actually going to care? And even if it doesn't mean yes or no, like you're going to take a post down, but it changes the way that you maybe type up the post, that you share a little bit more about your story rather than putting up a picture with just some random comment about it. You want to, every single time you post with purpose. Whether you're adding value, whether you're entertaining someone, whether you're sharing your story and helping people get to know you, you have a purpose behind a post. You're not just throwing up spaghetti against a wall and hoping it sticks. You are posting with purpose. So make sure you do the so what test as you're coming up and doing your posts. Next, something that helps is tagging yourself in every single picture. So when it has obviously if it's like a picture of food, you don't need to tag yourself. You could though if you wanted. But anytime it's a picture of you from one of your workouts or with your kids or out and about or whatever, if you click on your picture and click tag and then just tag your name, it shows up more in the feed. So that's just a tip that will work. Another tip is do not share your posts from Instagram to Facebook. Make sure, like some people have it set up so that when they post on Instagram, it goes directly to Facebook. Facebook will not share that in people's news feeds nearly as often as if it's posted organically. So what I do is I post to Instagram, I edit it, I do the filter and whatever, and then I just copy the text. I post it on Instagram, copy the text, go to Facebook, open it up, upload the picture, paste the text, and post it. It takes like 2 seconds longer and it gets way better views. Okay, so that's another tip. Make sure they're not connected. Make sure you're posting organically on each of your social medias. And then let me see if there's any other. Okay, no, those are my only tips. Now I'm gonna go into how to increase the engagement, okay? This is bugging me. My calendar thing. Okay, that's annoying. All right, so how to get more interaction on your posts. Number one, you have to be on the offense. You cannot post your stuff and just wait for people to come. As simple as that sounds and as nice as that would be, you have to be on the offense. What do I mean by that? If you are not getting engagement on your post, you're probably not engaging on enough people's posts. So you want to be super proactive. Anytime you're scrolling through your newsfeed, you are liking and commenting and engaging all of the time with people in your newsfeed. Okay, you need to be proactive and be interested in what is going on in people's lives. The more interested you are, the more interested they're going to be in your stuff. And that is why it is so crucial that your billboard matches your behind the scenes. So your behind the scenes is you're liking and commenting and maybe you're personal messaging people and you're talking to people. well, they're naturally going to come back to your page and be like, what is this girl all about? What is this dude all about? What are they up to in life? And they're going to scroll your wall, and they're going to see what you've been talking about and what you're interested in, what your life is like. You have to be consistently showing up on your own wall in order for the engagement that you're doing proactively to pay off. You have to have stuff that they'll want to engage on. Another thing that you can do really quick to encourage engagement is to ask a question. At the end, maybe you do this big blurb about whatever. Ask an engaging question at the end. Don't be weird about it. Don't be like, so what do you think? Like, you can do it in a way that it's natural and it leads into it, and you don't have to do it every single time. But doing that will encourage someone to actually comment. If you ask them something, they're going to actually comment, right? So implement that here and there also. Okay, so your billboard has to match what you're doing behind the scenes. An action plan that you can do. I love Ashley's Power Hour tracker that she has. If you have not downloaded that, I highly suggest you do it. It's in the files section of our team page. And she has this blank document for 60 new contacts. We want to be adding new people to our network every single week. And then we also want to be connecting and building the relationships. So what you can do every single week is fill out that tracker with 60 people, and then those 60 people are the people that you are proactively going to their pages and interacting on their stuff. You're liking and commenting, maybe you're personally messaging them and asking them about one of their posts or whatever. You just do things naturally, but you connect with them and you connect with new people every single week. A really easy tip, we're going to do a training on interest lists. So if you haven't seen that, this will make more sense once you see that. But you make an interest list of these 60 people each week. And then it makes it super simple because you can click on the interest list and all you see in that list are these people's posts, and you can just engage with them in the newsfeed and you can bust it out super quick. But the more proactive you are, the more people are going to come back and interact on your stuff. So anytime I feel like there's a lull in my engagement on my posts, I'm like, shoot, what have I been doing? Who have I been talking to? Do I need to go talk to more people? Because people love to feel like you are interested in their life. So don't be weird or fake about it. Genuinely be interested in what is going on in other people's lives. Make sure that they know that you are there by liking and commenting and engaging and letting them know you are there. And then they will naturally come back. Even if it's not immediately, they will start to see your stuff in their newsfeed. That's another thing. The more you interact with people, the more they'll see your stuff in their newsfeed. So that will combat the algorithm issue. You are seeing in your newsfeed probably the same people over and over and over again because that's who you're engaging with. So in order to up the site, the visibility of you, you need to engage with new people and interact with new posts so that you then show up in their feed. Okay? So hopefully this makes sense. Your homework for today is to make your list of 60 people from that tracker or in a notebook, but the tracker just makes it really simple, and do that every single week. Make that a very big focus of what you do during your power hour, because engaging on other people's stuff and building relationships and connecting is how you will constantly have a flow of people to invite to your next group, to connect with, and they will then see your stuff more frequently, and that lets attraction marketing happen as well. Because as you put your posts out there, they'll see it, they'll engage, they'll reach out to you, and then it just makes it even easier to grow your team and to fill your challenge groups, okay? So hopefully this helps. Get your list made and start interacting with more people today. Okay, bye guys.